AI making podcasts now? Yeah, we're going to dive into that. Remember when you asked about AI actually making podcasts? Well, get this. We found a show that's already doing it.
Yeah, and not just any show, right? This is next level stuff we're diving into today.
Okay, so picture this. MetaMinds. AI hosts discussing AI-generated podcasts. Catchy, right?
Definitely not subtle.
But wait, it gets better. The episode we listened to, it breaks down how AI made that very episode.
Talk about meta, right? Like, whoa! It's AI talking about itself, which, I don't know about you, but that's what I find fascinating. Are we just tools? Is this the future of everything?
Big questions for sure. But let's back up a bit for our listeners. They start with ChatGPT.
Which, I mean, everyone's playing with these days, but they're not just asking it to write poems or whatever.
Nope. They're getting ChatGPT to draft the entire episode. Structure, key points, the whole shebang.
It's like having a brainstorming partner who can actually crank out usable material, not just vague ideas. Like, give me a podcast about AI making a podcast, boom, done.
And ChatGPT delivers. Then they take those bullet points and feed them into another AI tool, NotebookLM.
So if ChatGPT is the idea person, think of NotebookLM as the producer who turns those raw ideas into a script, so you can actually work with.
And it's that teamwork, that collaboration between these AI tools that I find so wild. They've got a whole production team going on, except it's all algorithms.
Right. Like, what does that even mean for human collaboration then? If AI can do this, are we even necessary?
I mean, it makes you think. But hold on, because now comes the really trippy part. How do they get from this AI generative script to actual voices, the ones you're hearing right now?
AI voice generators. And not those clunky robotic ones from, like, a decade ago. These are nuanced, they've got inflection, emotion, the whole 9 yards.
And don't forget the visuals. They're using software like Heygen to create those talking head videos. You know, the ones that you're everywhere online now.
And the crazy thing is, the AI syncs up the lip movements perfectly. Think about how many tiny mouth movements we make just to produce speech, and the AI nails it.
It's kind of freaky, right? Like, I still haven't figured out how to use my own microphone properly, and AI is out here making entire podcasts. But it gets even weirder, right? We're listening to AI hosts discuss being AI hosts.
It's like a digital hall of mirrors. Makes you question what real even means when it comes to, like, creating stuff these days.
Yeah. Exactly. And that's what this MetaMinds episode really digs into. They're not shying away from the big questions: authorship, creativity, how we value art when AI can just make it.
Yeah, deep stuff. But, they do end on a somewhat hopeful note.
How so?
Well, they talk about how this tech could be really democratizing, like anyone could create a podcast, even if they don't have the technical know-how or the money for fancy equipment.
That's a good point. It lowers the barrier to entry for sure.
Exactly. And this goes way beyond just podcasting, right? Imagine teachers using AI to make personalized lessons for every student, or making information accessible to people who struggle with traditional learning formats.
It's like we're talking about a whole new world of possibility here. And if AI can do this today, who knows what we'll be listening to in 5 years, 10 years?
It's almost impossible to imagine. But one thing's for sure, the future of audio is going to be interesting. If a computer can do all this, what does it even mean to be creative anymore? What do you think? Let us know.